That's brilliant. Cheers.
No
Just
worries.
check.
Good luck on your run, mate.
Thanks, Ruth. Just on the. I'm just looking at the dashboard there. It's not coming up on mine yet, but I take it that should be there soon. Right, guys. So I guess now we're live. Let me just go back to the game. Should probably explain a little bit about this category. So this is just any percent, but there's two kind of strategies for any percent. Those are Insano and Easy. Those are both difficulties, so we're just going to be playing on the easy one. The Insano ones, I would say it's not very marathon friendly. A lot of RNG, a lot more RNG, I should say. But yeah, guys, that's really all there is now. So let's get into that. I'm going to start a countdown from 3. So 3, 2, 1, go. As soon as you hit Postal 2, it starts.
I can tell this is going to be an interesting day.
Right, here we go. Okay, so this is Monday. On Monday, so the first thing we're going to do is we need to go get the milk. In fact, before I begin, I should probably say, for anyone that doesn't know what Postal 2 is, it's basically the biggest meme first-person shooter ever. It was made by a small company called Running with Scissors, as you can see by my hat. They're a small company in Arizona, and they first made Postal. The first Postal game was made in 1997. It was like an isometric game. And then Postal 2 was made in 2003. It's basically you play as a guy called the Postal Dude, and you perform a series of kind of mundane tasks, but you basically can accomplish those in whatever way you see fit. So what I'm actually trying to do here is a skip where you warp through the wall. It's quite hard to get right sometimes because it depends on the game having a high frame rate. So what I'm actually going to do instead is just try my best to. I'm just going to skip it by going through that gate there, by jumping over the shelf. Yeah, so another thing I should say, I just want to give a quick shout out to some of the Postal guys who have come along tonight. So you've got Jamarley, excellent runner. He's got his current world record holder for impossible any percent, which is a truly solid record. Guy called Krotchy, he's there as well. Wed, who recently joined. Welcome to the club, man. So again, I just want to say thanks to all you guys for coming along. And also Butterfly, yep. Just dropped a wee message there as well. Right, so in a kind of weird twist, the Postal Dude actually works for Running with Scissors in the game. So this objective is we basically we're going to get the paycheck. Oh crap! So we're going to try and perform jump here. Now, this is kind of like a bounce, but we're going to fall through the world and land in Vince's office. Now, the reason why we go around the back is to get money, which is later on required for paying the speeding fine, I think it is, at the police station. Also, if you're wondering why I tapped my keyboard very rapidly there, was because I was trying to do a quick save, quick load trick, which is a very hard trick. It's quite it's like frame perfect, essentially. And what it allows you to do is load once when the map screen is in the middle of fading up, you save, and if you get it right, you just load, and then what happens is it will it essentially skips the cutscene, and because so many of the cutscenes in this game are unskippable, you can imagine it saves a lot of time. That cutscene in particular, probably about 20 seconds or so. Maybe more. Frame perfect, just like every trick in speedrunning ever. Alright, so obviously we didn't get it, but it's okay. So now we're doing cash the paycheck, so we're gonna go to the bank. I mean, what I said at the start there, Postal 2, I mean, aside from being, you know, kind of over the top and that, it genuinely is a good game. You know, it is actually a pretty fun sandbox game. and it is kind of funny at times. So what you've just seen me do here is quite a tricky climb where you need to crouch jump up a mountain, essentially. So you just saw me do that. Now, what it allows you to do is actually jump over the library, so this is kind of out of bounds in a way. Where it basically saves you from walking all the way around. You just jump over the top of the library, go down here, and it takes you to the load zone. The only problem is to actually save time using this method, you need to get the mountain climb quite right, but I got quite, I did it quite well there. I was able to kind of get all the jumps I needed without having it fall. So I'm going to save at this upcoming bit because this bit can be quite random. Essentially what we need to do is scare the crowd into going away without getting the police on us, and then cash in the paycheck. So we're going to jump the line basically. Oh crap. Okay, so we got that cop. Oh, that was very good. Usually the woman, usually what happens is that woman behind the till, behind the teller, I should say, she messes around a lot and she'll tell you to go at the back of the line and all that. But she actually took the paycheck quite quickly there. So as you can see, we've already done Monday, now we're going on to Tuesday. Now Tuesday is where the worst RNG, or the biggest RNG element in the game comes from. And I'm sure it's a bit you've probably seen if you've watched any Postal 2 gameplay. It's the petition.
Would you please sign my petition?
So what you need to do is you need to get 7 signatures. To make whiny congressmen play violent video games. And the only way you can save time here is just to hope that they say yes when you ask them the first time, of which I'm getting quite lucky. Now I should say that when you ask a running with scissors employee, they will always say yes. They say yes first time. But with NPCs, what you'll do is you'll find yourself saving and loading the game once you've asked them. Basically, just so you can so you don't need to ask them again like properly. It takes longer. Yeah, that was actually quite good RNG there. I got quite lucky. So coming up next, we've got the library. Now there is actually quite a good skip here. Which I want to show you guys. Oh my god. This run has actually been good in terms of RNG. I've got pretty lucky so far with the signatures.
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition?
Oh god. So you just saw me save there. Save and load. Alright, so that's another one. This one as well. Oh my god. Holy hell, man. I was about to say something else there, but I'm aware that I shouldn't really be swearing, you know, so... Oh shit. Sorry. Alright, I didn't get, I tried to do quick save, quick load there, but I didn't get it. But it's okay, because it means I get to show you guys another skip.
It's about time you showed up.
Sorry I'm late. Somebody blew up my car.
Let's burn some books. Oh, no. You are not gonna kill me, psycho boy.
This run's actually going really well so far. I'm really happy with this. So generally the way you would skip the library is you walk all the way around and book protesters try to kill you basically, but you can actually skip it from this room alone. Watch this. Alright, okay, it didn't work. There's a backup strat in case I can't get it. Alright, so we got it. So now we're on the picture frame. We're going to fall and then we get stuck, and once we're stuck we can then, it basically then warps you outside the library. Now this is technically the trick I was trying to do earlier on, in the shop when I was getting the milk, but this is it on a bigger scale basically. Yeah, I think you're right there. I think you're right there, Chippy. You know, I think swearing's probably the least kind of least worrying aspect of this run. So what you just saw me do there was I went in that building to grab the balisong or the butterfly knife. The reason being is because we need to kill Gary Coleman. I know that probably sounds quite random if you're not familiar with this game, but basically Gary Coleman makes a celebrity cameo appearance in this game. and the objective is to get his autobiography. Generally, you can wait in line to get one yourself, but that takes forever. The other solution is to kill him. The quickest way to do that, or in this run at least, is to get the Bally song and just get him from behind. Basically, just stab him from behind, stab him in the back, do a Judas on him. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna jump through here. Now you also saw me pick up Molotovs there. I'll explain what those are for in a minute. But right now we're just gonna go over here, grab his book, and jump over here. Now in terms of money, I do need money, so I'm gonna shoot this ATM. I had to, you'll notice that I brought up the item menu. I had to do that to see how much money I had, because I wasn't sure. Yeah, Bally song. Thanks, I'm glad you like the accent. What you talking about? Yeah, so it's a Bally song as far as I know. It's like B-A-L-I, I think, Bally. Because you'll notice if you bring up the item, it says Bally. So just your question there, 1,000 shurikens. This event is a weekend-long event. So it's going on till about 8 PM tomorrow, I think. So this run's actually going really well because I've just I've got all the signatures. I need to cut the Molotov now, which I'm going to do just now. I'm getting pretty stressed. Right, so this is a shout out to another runner that recently joined and absolutely obliterated the leaderboard, Rob Smith, or Smith as he's more commonly known. What we're going to do here is, this is a really weird throw, but basically we line it up like this, throw it. I was actually talking with Smith about this, and what he said was he was kind of experimenting with how far he could throw things, and that was one of the best ones he found. So I'm gonna see if I can get this positioned right as well. So this is actually a setup for a cutscene skip. If we've done it right, this should skip the cutscene, so let's see. As long as we got the throw correct as well. So what you do is you line up, right? Let's see. Yes! We got it. So what that does is you hold crouch, basically. And then you release crouch as once the map screen goes away, and then rather than play the cutscene, because you're like right on the load zone spawns instead. Yeah.
Do you mind if I jump in with a quick donation?
Yeah, sure, mate. On you go.
Excellent. We have a $10 donation from Pentagast.
Awesome.
Good luck, Ollie. You got this, man.
Thanks very much, Pentagast. Appreciate it, mate.
What fucking damn, I can't even tell who that
So,
account for.
I should probably explain this bit as well. This is just the voting section. Quite a strange part of the game.
I'm sure they'll count it.
It's just got a bunch of jabs at
Through all the way.
various political
Obviously,
kind of references there.
was.
But there's no skip for that, unfortunately. You just kind of need to click the boxes as quick as you can. Oh, shit. Right, so we're just going to cut the money as well now, because I need to drop it at some point coming up. Yeah, there's no way to skip the voting, unfortunately. It's about 10-15 seconds of just kind of clicking in random intervals. Right, so I'm going to jump and throw the money here. Hopefully Champ won't try and fetch it for me. No, he's not fetched it. Okay. So this is the tunnel. Jumping here is really the only way to spell to save time. Oh no, Jamarla, we're going to try quick save, quick load, yeah. We're going to try it. I don't know if I'm not going to like keep loading and trying. Like, I'll maybe try it once or twice, and then if I fail it, I'm just going to play the brewery, you know. But we're definitely going to give it a try. Oh yeah.
Right in the stuff.
This bit's quite tense because the gunfire can actually propel you like off the side. And it's now I feel I should explain about damage boosting. So Postal 2 does have damage boosting. Basically, if an enemy shoots you from behind or in front, it will push you back by like I think it's like a fraction of a second. But if you jump, so if they shoot you whilst you're in mid-air, it can save even more time. It just pushes you forward, so it's quite useful. But I said it can also work against you, because if they shoot you from the front, then yeah, if they shoot you from the front, it can be very damaging to the run. Alright, so this is the next objective, which is the Christmas tree. We're going to try quick save, quick load here as well, just for the sake of it.
Must be the one.
Oh, we got it. Yes, we got it. Oh my god. Nice. So that right there is quick save, quick load. What essentially happens is when you save, the game kind of buffers, and it kind of grants you like a second or two to load the game. Because it's buffered, and obviously what it does is it skips the cutscene. I just picked up 2 cats there for some reason. Drop those. I don't need the cats.
Fuck.
Oh man, this runs pretty good so far. Alright, so we're gonna jump through the door. Yes. So if you do that jump, if you jump over the barrier quick enough, you can actually get through that door before it closes, which I just done there. It's quite hard to do because it's a very precise jump and you can fail it, which I have done before. Right, so upcoming we have the brewery section. So we're gonna pay our respects to the old man. And we're going to do so by leaving him a little present on his grave, we'll say. That's all I'm going to say. I'll let the game speak for itself. Right, so... I'm also gonna save here because I want to try this. I'll maybe try it once, like reattempt it if it fails the first time. I'm gonna save probably around about here. I didn't get it. Right, I'm gonna quit and try once more. And if we don't get it, I'm just gonna play the brewery basically. So we're gonna load here, easy save.
Now the flower.
Alright, we did get it. It's okay. Essentially, doing quick save, quick load there is the most important place you can do it, because it just skips, obviously it skips this cutscene, but the objective completes, and therefore it skips the whole brewery section, which is like a massive save, like 1.5 minutes or something. It's not a big deal. We're actually, this run's been pretty good in terms of pacing so far, so we should be alright. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to jump up here, save the game, because this kick can be a bit of a pain sometimes. And we're going to kick the table. Now this is similar to the, this is very similar to the one we used earlier on, where we get stuck in the corner, and it keeps going. Alright, so the reason why we done that, the reason why we wanted to go out to the hall was because when you go out into that hall, there's a mirror, and the dude actually realizes that he's wearing a gimp suit, and he realizes like, alright, no, I need to go and, you know, get my normal clothes, and that adds another objective, which is go to the dry cleaners and get your clothes, which is obviously another objective which we don't want to do. So we can just miss it altogether, really. Now, what you just saw me do there was, again, the stuck one. Now, this is probably the biggest one in the entire game. We just skipped, basically, the whole brewery section. If you get stuck in that corner, it takes you to the upper level. Now, the reason we dropped the money earlier on, and this is another reason I should explain this, is because when you go through the brewery, you actually lose everything. And you need to get your stuff back, but because we use that skip, we don't obviously get the opportunity to get stuff back. So that's why anything you need later on in the run, it's important that you dump it before you go, basically. Alright, so we're on Thursday, guys, so we're just going to pick the money up. Oh my god, I got the jump. So that jump's actually quite hard because you need to kind of land in the corner and then crouch, which is quite a precise jump, we'll say. It is precise. Are you going to try the new post office strat? I'll probably try the post office strat, yeah. What I'll do is I'll give Krotchy the Gary Coleman book. Right, so what I'll do is I'll come back to that. I'm just going to explain this upcoming bit. So we're actually going to do a pretty massive cutscene skip here. So basically you go into Meat World, right? And Postal dude's all like, hey, Ayatollah, how about some service over here? And then you need to basically watch him kind of figure out to get service for himself. But using this kind of out of bounds glitch, if you will, we can completely skip the cutscene. Because we land past the load zone. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna save in the upcoming bit here because it's quite hard to kind of, it's quite hard to get. I've failed at this before recently. All right, it worked fine. Right, so I feel I should probably explain this bit here. So what's quite funny about this bit is the reason why those bodies haven't completely jibbed in the grinder is because we've actually turned off dismemberment in the settings to increase performance, increase frame rate. And if dismemberment was turned on, those bodies would just disappear basically as soon as they hit the grinder. Alright, so this skip here, which I'm doing, is actually called Tokigmo skip. It's named after the runner that found it, a guy called Tokigmo, another shout out. He's a runner from Italy, very good runner, very skilled runner. So the reason why we're killing all these guys is because we're going to do another stuck glitch, and if there's enemies shooting you, it makes it a lot harder. Alright, so I just got quick save, quick load again, this time at that cutscene. So what usually happens is the police invade the place. And you need to watch them all walk in basically. Oh god. But with the quick save, quick load, you can skip it. It's about 10 seconds, I think, 10-15 seconds. Yeah, no worries, Tokigmo, man. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, I'm getting stuck. Oh boy. I might need to load that again, guys, sorry. The only reason why I loaded that again was because my health got really low, and I need health for the upcoming bit. So yeah, we're not taking risks here. Okay. Yeah, I need a certain amount of health for the upcoming section. It was about 40 health, so if I got shot too much, like the rocket jump would put me in a very bad position. So like I wanted to kind of play safe, you know. To be honest with you guys, I've actually been going really fast, and I've forgotten to, I've maybe missed a couple of tricks to explain. So what I'll do is I'll explain this bit first just now. We're just going to keep going at the pace we're going. So we're going to go pay the parking ticket now. I say pay. We're not actually going to give any money. We're going to start the kind of not the animation. We're going to start the pay sequence and then we just drop the money. And for whatever reason, the game doesn't detect that you no longer have the money. So the objective completes, but you still get to keep the cash. Which is good because we need it. Yeah, Goomba Stomp. The reason I jumped in his head wasn't just for the sake of it. It was so I didn't take any fall damage, because otherwise, obviously, if you hit someone's head, you don't take fall damage. And I'm trying to kind of preserve as much health as possible. So here we go.
Hi there.
Let that be a lesson to you,
So listen to this.
dude. Learn how to drive.
So he said learn how to drive. As soon as he says that, you just drop the money. And then pick it up when you're done. That's it, basically. So the next bit we're going to do is we're going to go to the Junkyard to get the alternator. Now, if you're familiar with this game but not speedrunning this game, you might be thinking, well, why are you getting why are you getting the alternator? It's a Friday objective. Well, the reason is when you beat the game, or when you beat all the objectives in the game, the apocalypse happens, and there is a newspaper which fills the screen and stays there for about 20 seconds, and it just wastes so much time. So what we actually do is we collect the alternator on Thursday, and then we pick it up at the end of Friday, which you've probably, if you've seen any of my runs, you've probably seen me do that. Yeah, it's a bit of a spoiler, but we'll... So you might be thinking, obviously, the Junkyard. So the Junkyard is actually locked off on Thursday, but we can get into it using a couple of tricks, and also the alternator is there, even though you're not supposed to get there. Oh crap! Oh my god! What the hell? God, the hell! Alright, okay, got it. That was pretty bad. Basically, I was trying to get up there to grab the rocket launcher because we need it for the rocket jump to get out of the Junkyard. I mean, you can use a grenade, I suppose, but this is probably easy. You need it for later in the run anyway, so you're better off just using the rocket launcher. I'm a bit, I kind of wish we got the quick save quick load on the brewery, because that would have been a huge save. But on the other hand, you guys got to see some extra skips in there, so that's not a big deal. So what we're going to do here is we're going to save and load. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the technical reason for this is, but basically, you load too close to like a load zone and the game tries to reposition you. And what it does is, it basically puts you in the Junkyard instead. So what we're going to do is, we're going to equip the rocket launcher because we don't actually need to kill anyone here. Kill anything, I should say. Including these very aggressive dogs, which are right behind me. Yeah. So this is the alternator we need. We just grab that. Yeah. Jason, my RNG has been extremely high this run. My luck has been extremely high. Can you find the game in this Junkyard? You can actually find a copy of Postal 3 in the Junkyard, and you get an achievement if you piss on it. Like, that's not even a joke. Like, there's a hidden copy, and if you piss on it, it says, I can't remember what the achievement's called, but it's quite funny. Yeah, Marathon luck is definitely my favourite. I didn't expect it to be this good. Sorry, I'm just kind of reading through the chat. I'll probably go back through the chat in a minute if we get a cutscene. If we don't get quick save quick load here, we need to watch the cutscene. So I'll kind of go through some. I'll go through the chat. Also, host tech. If this cutscene, if we need to watch this cutscene, it's quite a long one. So if there's any donations or anything you want to say, you can do it there as well. So what we just done here is we just skipped a large portion of the factory, the napalm factory. You're supposed to walk all the way around, but you can actually just, walk on the edge of that big tank. It's quite an obvious one. It's something that most casual players would probably find as well. Oh, got it. Yes. Alright, so we got quick save quick load again, this time on the napalm. So we're just going to jump through here. This is pretty good so far, guys. So I managed to get quick save quick load again. The only problem is that I won't be able to obviously go through the chat now. There was a message back there I read. Someone said you played the game, you're younger, from Germany. Sorry I didn't get to read the full message, man. Ah, don't get in the way, don't get in the way. It's okay. I'm pretty hyped just now. I don't know what the time is at just now. Can someone tell me what the time's at just now? Is that okay?
Your time is currently 29:14.
29.
Leap according to my stream.
God damn.
Bearing in mind I'm a fair few seconds behind.
It's alright, 29, that's still pretty good. God damn. Right, so this section's mostly just walking, just jumping to the next place, so I'm trying to kind of say something. I don't think if there's anything that I kind of missed. Yeah, so what I said earlier on was, before I got to the next trick, so Krotchy, the upcoming kind of objective, so Krotchy's the mascot that wears literally a ball sack costume, and you need to get a Krotchy toy. Now what you can do is you go up to him and say, have you got one? He goes, sorry, we're all sold out. And then you go in the back, you get his last one, and then you need to fight Krotchy, and he's probably one of the toughest bosses in the game. Yeah, Jason, so we had to dispatch Gary Coleman on Tuesday, so yeah, that part's already been, I'm afraid. Sorry you missed it. Yeah, Gary Coleman got the backstab. But what you can actually do with Krotchy is you actually just go up to him and give him either the Gary Coleman book or the money. Now, the Gary Coleman book is actually slower, but the dialogue is a bit funnier, so watch this.
Hey, man, how's this sound? You give me that last Krotchy doll you've got hidden up your ass, and I'll give you this freshly autographed Gary Coleman book. Thanks.
Alright, so that kind of worked. So let's hear Krotchy in all of his glory.
Don't touch me. I'm calling my lawyer. Don't touch me. I'm calling my lawyer. Daddy said only.
Yeah, so he says like 3 different things. So we're on Friday already, not bad. Alright, so unfortunately we're going to need to dispatch Champ as well.
Maybe I should keep
The only reason is because being the good boy that he is, he likes to fetch things for you. And if you drop the alternator, he'll fetch it for you, and it's not really the kind of thing you want him to do with such a crucial item to the game. Yeah, Peta's probably going to be on my ass in a minute, watch this. Sorry, I was going to say something there, but my mind just drew a blank. Yeah, so what's funny about Champ is he actually, if you lop someone's head off, he'll actually go fetch it for you. Like if you kick it, you'll actually bring it back to you. He does the same thing with like assault rifles and guns and just any item that you drop, really. So he's quite funny. Yeah, you can actually. It's not really necessary. You can actually kick Champ and get him aggro, and that does the same thing. But one time I done that, he literally chased me the whole way to the next objective. So I thought, no, just. Also, so we're gonna try quick save, quick load at the post office. The reason I'm gonna do this is that this is another kind of point to Jamarley, but recently, last night when I was on my stream, that came up, says, oh, could we use quick save, quick load at the post office? And he tried it and it worked. The only problem is you need to give the book to Krotchy so that you then have the money to pay the woman at the parcel centre. Alright, so coming up, guys, we've actually got a pretty major cutscene skip, and what's even more amazing about it is the fact that it's very easy to do. You just kind of crawl under this this barrier. So yeah, Panda the Senpai. So this money, the money in the game has actually got very limited use. You can use it to buy crack, petrol, stuff like that, gas cans I should say, whatever. Not very much stuff really. So guys, I need to equip my rocket launcher here. I'm going to save here as well just in case, because this can go wrong occasionally. Alright, so I didn't get quick save, quick load there, which would be a massive save, like 40 seconds, but it's okay. Just whilst I'm doing this, guys, I'm gonna guys, if there's anything, any donations or anything you want to get out of the way, feel free. I'm just looking at the run.
No worries. Sadly, we don't have any donations right now.
No, that's alright, man.
I can give a couple of shout outs if we got a little bit of time.
Yeah, on you go, man. That's fine.
Thank you. So basically, I just want to give a quick shout out to ESC for allowing us to host this marathon on their stream. Massive shout outs to them for letting us do this, and also for providing us with equipment and means to do so that we can continue to do these events and put on these charity events for charities like Crisis, who are helping homeless people get their own places, to help them self-isolate, to help keep them safe during this massive pandemic that the entire world is struggling with. So great charity, great cause. So please get your donations into this awesome, great, helpful charity, so that we can help keep the world safe.
Yeah, guys, keep those donations coming in. Sorry, just to interrupt you there. Basically, back there we done an arrest warp, so this takes us to the police station. Now, the police station is actually right next door to the parcel centre, so it's more convenient if you get arrested and then just grab your stuff on the way out, as opposed to walking halfway across town. So we're just gonna jump here. Now we're actually we're not in time yet. I'll let you know when time's coming up, but we're getting to the end of the run. Did you pick up the money? Crap. You know what, Jamarley, I didn't. It's alright. It's alright. I can show off the parcel centre skip. I actually forgot about that. That's muscle memory for you, mate. That's muscle memory. It doesn't matter, guys. It's alright. We still get to show off the other pretty cool skip, which is satisfying as hell when you pull it off well. Yeah, unfortunately we won't be quick save, quick loading, but it's alright. I haven't had the best luck with it this game anyway. I think I got it like twice, but I didn't get it at the brewery. Right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to use another warp to skip the majority of this level. Now we need to kill these guys because they will absolutely get in the way 100%, so we need to get these guys dead. Alright, so let's just... We're just gonna jump in here. Oh crap. So what we're gonna do is just kick this box in at the corner. Get stuck. Oh god. Okay, I think it worked. Okay, it worked. Yeah, so what that does is that just takes you back to the start, basically. Saves you from kind of walking throughout the whole level. Right, we're actually almost getting to the end, guys. Sorry if I missed anything in terms of commentary. I know this run's going really quickly, like quicker than I expected. So we're just going to try this now. So this is a jump over here. Good. I'm going to try and do some rocket jumps to finish off the run. Oh god, that was unexpected. Try another rocket jump. It didn't really work so well. I'm going to save this one again. I'm going to use the last health pipe in a little minute. You know what? Just for the run, we're going to try skip here. Nah, you know, we're not risking it. Yeah, we're going to try the skip there, but it's not very...
This can't be good for me, but I feel great.
You basically jump on the roof and then get on the wall, but it's very hard to do. Alright, time is coming up now. Yes. What was the time? Obviously it's a couple of minutes behind, but what was the kind of final time, does it say?
I'm still waiting for the stream to catch up, so...
Sure, mate.
Your final time is 38:57.
Bloody hell. Nice. That was actually one of my PBs, like, I think it was like a week or two ago, I think. That's like, I don't even know what run that is, to be fair, but it's pretty good. So I'm 39, I'm pretty happy with that. God damn. Right guys, so there's about 3 minutes of credits here backed to a song called On Silent Wings by Wraith, of which one of the developers, a guy called Mike J, is actually part of that band. You'll see that in the credits in a little minute. I don't know guys, have we got time to watch the credits to see the in-game time, or do you want me to turn them off?
I'd say we got a bit of time. How long do these credits usually take?
2-3 minutes maybe. Can't remember really, but it's about 2.5, 3 minutes, I would say.
I'd say we got a bit of time if you want to continue talking a little bit about the run.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I guess before I talk more about the run, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's watched the stream, everyone that's shown kind of encouragement, everyone that's found tricks, everyone that's basically turned this game inside out. I want to thank, obviously, Running with Scissors for making such a brilliant game. I also want to thank UKSG for having me, really, because this is my first marathon. It was supposed to be obviously on site, but because of current circumstances, thankfully we were able to get it to an online marathon though, so well done on going the extra mile, so thank you very much. It's been a pleasure, and I really hope over the kind of coming the next kind of day or so of the marathon that the donations continue rolling in, because it's a great cause, as been said previously, especially during this kind of time. The whole self-isolating stay-at-home thing doesn't really work when you don't have a home, so it's a great cause. I would say it's a great cause that it's going to. So right guys, we're coming up on the end of the credits just now. Just after this bit we'll see the in-game time. So what Postal 2 does is it'll show you in the game at any time you can view your current stats, but at the end it always shows you what you got. So let's see what the kind of stats we got were. 31 kills, that's about average. 31:25 in-game time. Ultimate speedrunner. I feel I should say, if you get under a certain time, I think it's like under 20 minutes or something, it says, have you considered running this game for SDA? That's a message. It says you'll probably see that if you do an enhanced run. Yeah guys, listen, thanks for all the support, all the messages, it means a lot. Probably still be running this game even after this event, just, you know, kind of lowering PBs and stuff. So if you want to see more of those kind of runs, feel free to give us a follow, it means a lot. I post kind of regular updates on my speedruns on my Twitter as well, so I've got that linked in my Twitch. Other than that, guys, though, that's basically me done. I don't know who's on next in the marathon.
On next we have Postal running Observation.
Awesome. Right, well, I'll pass it on to Postal. Thanks, guys, and good luck in the upcoming run, Paul.